We just added a new formation to our Patriots defensive ebook. In my opinion, it's better than the 3-4 odd formation. This is the new Blitz. This is better against the run, better against the pass, and look at what we could do here. This is in our Patriots defensive ebook. Pick that up at kingoftheblitz.net. They can't even throw screens correctly against this play and force havoc, wreak havoc on your opponent. Look at this, and there is an easy tip to do when they're blocking a halfback. Super easy. We're going to go over this blitz, the 3-man zone blitz, coming up after this gameplay. I just want you to see how good this play works. Nothing can stop this play. kingoftheblitz.net. Now, I wanted to show you guys 2 examples because look at how devastating this defense is. It stops the run. It can easily provide you with 2 or 3 extra picks a game, and we're going to get into how. It's super easy. And later on, you're going to see the 3-man zone version of this blitz work. Here it is, but it doesn't come in here. But you'll see how good it is. See, the blitz didn't come in, but because we mix in a zone with the man blitz, this is what happens. It's incredible. It's unbelievable. This works against a blocked halfback. In my opinion, it's better than 3-4 odd, as you see here. This is how good it is. I wanted to give you guys 2 examples. We're going to give you guys the play. We get this from the Patriots defensive playbook. It's in our Patriots defensive ebook, along with a whole scheme of this. So if you guys are interested, go to kingoftheblitz.net and go pick that up. Watch the next play. I think it's the next play. This is the 3-man blitz version, and the blitz was getting in. We're going to go over the replay, then we're going to give you the setups and everything. Look at this in slow motion. 3-man blitz get in. He had to throw it faster than he needed to, and it results in a pick. This is how we love to play defense. Let's go. Okay, what is up, everybody? I'm JP Storm, aka KOB, aka your king of the Blitz. And today I have a defense better than the 3-4 odd. Now bear with me, because I know a lot of you people don't use the 3-4 even, but trust me, if you use a 3-4 odd, use the 3-4 even, and use it how we're going to give it to you. Now, of course, we got to go to the coaching adjustments, hits a right stick button in, and this is primarily a man defense with a cover 3 behind it. We're going to try to make it look the same so your opponent don't know what's going to hit him. So auto flip defensive play call off, auto alignment to base for these 2 plays. Cornerback matchups by overall, and I like to drop my curl flats back 30. Now, the play we're going to start off in is the 3-4 even, the pinch buck O, but I also want you to have the will fire 3 seam in your audibles, because these are the 2 plays. Now, in our ebook, which you can get at kingoftheblitz.net, we go over a whole deadly scheme of this. But this is the bare bones minimum that you're going to need anyway. We're going to go over how to make this still work against a blocked halfback and how to create turnovers like you saw here. So it's the 3-4 even. We're going to start off with the pinch buck O. You can do this. I'm going to show this to you against a shotgun type play, because you can do it against shotgun. Usually these condensed sets, I would say no, but this you can. I wouldn't go 4 wide, but the blitz is fast enough. So let's just go, nobody extra blocking for now. Now, how to set this up really is nothing. You could do nothing. That's what I like. Easy setup. But if you want to combat this against the run as well, what you want to do is shift the D-line to the left, then QB contain. Okay, now you could do nothing and the blitz still gets in. It's a very easy, consistent blitz. Now, what I want you to do, though, you see this left middle linebacker who's blitzing. You want him, if you're facing shotgun, you want him opposite the halfback, because when you do set this up, if they do run the ball, the run is going to the left, and what's going to happen? He's going to get nowhere. The run is going to be stopped in the backfield. So if they come out and it's like this, just flip the play. That's all you got to do. And then shift the D-line away from the halfback. And then QB contain. And then if they run again, it should still be the same result. You know, like it's going to go nowhere. So that takes care of the runs. Now, unfortunately, though, let's go back to an under center offense. So pinch bucko, 3-4 even. Unfortunately, if you are facing under center, let's just go nobody extra blocking. Now here, I would still, if it's your anybody's guess where if they're gonna run the ball, where it's gonna go. So I would just set this up, shift the D line to the left, because usually you want to shift the D line against shotgun formations. You want to shift the D line away from the halfback. So I would always shift the D line towards the blitzing middle linebacker. So just like that, QB contain. Now, if they run the ball, let me see. Are we in a running play? It just happens to be going that way, so it would be stopped. But you know, if it's going to the right, it's a little bit harder to tell where the run game is going when you face under center offenses. See, you would have to hit that hole right there. So it's still pretty decent against the run. So if you set this up sort of like this, you know, you'd have to get in that hole and clog it up. Okay, so that eliminates the run games. Let's go against the passing game. Still set it up where you shift the D-line to the left towards the blitzing middle linebacker, you QB contain. Now what you're going to do with your user, you're going to come down 1 or 2 steps and blitz them. And this is for if they block a running back. So are we passing the ball? So what's going to happen is you're going to quickly check once they hike the ball what the halfback's doing. And if he's going out on the route, you're going to interrupt the blitz and go chase him down. And if they pass to the halfback, as you saw in my gameplay videos, I intercepted the ball a bunch of times because he thought the halfback was wide open. Now, let me just show this to you against shotgun formations, where we were just in. Okay, so you want to set this up where that middle linebacker is away from your opponent's halfback if facing shotgun. So you shift the D end to the left, you QB contain. Now, I'd bring my guys down a step, and wherever that halfback is, bring your user over him, and we'll get into something too a little later on, but you don't have to flip the play even if the halfback's on the left when you do this against shotgun. Just you want your user above the halfback and you want him blitzed. So if he is going out in a route, you interrupt the blitz and you follow the halfback, because if he's not staying in to block the running back, the blitz is getting in seconds anyway. So if he is staying in to block, hold on. What's going to happen is you keep your guy running. That's going to happen. You keep your user blitzing. And it's very easy to read. I go back. I did it. I did it a couple times and got interceptions when the halfback went out on a route. And the blitz worked when the halfback stayed in to block. So you come down 1 step. Blitz him. If he's staying in to block, you just let the computer keep coming in and then fake blitz and then peel off. Once you know that the halfback's going to come and block you, peel off and cover the middle of the field. So you shift the D line to the left, you QB contain. Bring him down 1 step, blitz him. And if he goes out in a route, interrupt the blitz, just like that. Now, real quick, if they come out, and it's only in passing situations, 3rd and long, 4th and long, because usually if the halfback's on the left, I want you to flip the play and have that blitzing middle linebacker be opposite the halfback. But if you know they're going to pass, you don't have to flip anything. What you're going to do is still take your user here, 1 step in, and blitz him. And then make sure the blitz angle comes down. And then do the same thing. If the halfback goes out on a route, you interrupt the blitz and you follow him. And you're going to get picks like that if he's throwing towards the halfback. So again, if it's passing situations, you do not have to flip the play. You could just still shift the D-line to the left, QB contain, bring your user here, blitz him, and if he is staying into block, the blitz is still going to work. Either you're going to come in or that other blitzing middle linebacker is. Now, the confusing part of this, we are going to audible now to the cover 3. Now, because it's a cover 3, but because we came out in base defensive alignment, you can't tell we're in cover 3. You can't. That's the beauty of this. Now, we're going to set this up the same way. Shift the D-line to the left, QB contain. Now, we're going to make this a 3-man blitz. But for now, audible to the Willfire 3 seam, and it looks exactly the same. That's why you want to stay in base alignment defense when you're using this scheme. So we're going to make it look the same. Shift the D-line to the left. We're going to QB contain. Now, what I want you to do is shift the D-line to the left first, then QB contain. And now we're going to take the right is screen D end off of his blitz. That's left on the D-pad twice for the defensive line. Quick adjustments. X, left on the left stick. And we got that Mabel type coverage on the right side of the field. Now we're going to go a step further, which you don't have to. You can keep it like this. Come here, fake blitz with your user. Look, you could keep it like that. You could keep the 4-man blitz because it's a little bit more consistent. So, but my favorite thing is when you're in this blitz, the man blitz, and you audible to the will fire 3 seam, nobody really moves except that left cornerback. So you shift the D-line to the left, you QB contain R1 twice, and now you left on the D-pad twice, X left on the left stick. Now let's take it a step further. Left on the D-pad twice, triangle right on the right stick to bluff blitz. And then once you have that bluff blitz there, because before we get into it, watch the DT on this bluff blitz. He covers the running back, which is great. If the halfback goes out on a route, he covers the running back. So you set it up the same way, shift the D-line to the left, QB contain, put the right of screen D end on a hard flat, put the DT next to him in a bluff blitz. Now I would, just to guarantee this to come in, do the same thing with your user, blitz them, because you don't know if they're blocking a halfback. And this will work with the 3-man blitzes you saw. Look at that. And just peel off and cover the middle of the field. Now let's block a halfback. Same thing. We're going to go into the will fire 3 seam. We're going to shift the D-line to the left, which is left on the D-pad, left on the left stick. We're going to QB contain, which is R1 twice. And now just do those quick 2 defensive line setups, which they're easy to do. Let's block the halfback. Still come here, still blitz them. Look at that. 3-man blitz, we make it work. Versus a blocked halfback. That's what makes this defense special. Because this is very... All right, watch this. If you run this correctly and you're running the left middle linebacker away from the halfback, right? And we're setting it up, the 3-man blitz version, but they decide to run the ball. This will still stop the run in the backfield. That's what I'm talking about. That's the mic drop of this, controller drop of this. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. You can get more of this in our Patriots defensive ebook at kingoftheblitz.net. We're still putting new plays in, and it's April. That's how we do here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Like the video, subscribe to us, hit that little notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thank you guys for watching. I'm JP Storm, aka KOB, aka your king of the Blitz. Beat me.